Alright guys, I'm back with another one. So this one is a new release from Omah, in his new latest album. Now this particular track is known as I Am a Mess. Now Omah's latest album has been drawing a lot of waves. People have been like, man, this guy is actually going deep and deep, given the traumas that he's been through, what he's going through, what is happening in his life, all the struggles that he's had and is still going through. He talked about them and talked about how it has affected him as a person. These are the kind of stories that you hear and you relate to, because maybe you know someone that is going through such, maybe you're actually going through such, and you hear someone voicing it out and talking about it, like trauma, the healing and everything. People get to understand and they flow with it. So this particular one has actually moved a lot of people. Now this one is known as I Am a Mess. This is the official video so far that he has dropped. So let's review this together.
It is what it is.
Now this is more like Omah. I can feel the intro already, just from the sounding already. You already know this is Omah. I mean, you can really feel it.
Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm sad. I don't know what's over me. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. I don't know what's over me. I don't know what's over me. I'm overthinking everything.
Whoa. I think this guy has a secret that he's not telling other guys. He has a secret that he's not telling other artists. Wow, because this kind of song, the songs that you hear immediately, and you'll be like, oh, now I found a song I'm going to put on replay. The song I'm going to put on repeat because of the rhythm. I mean, it's the rhythm for me actually. The rhythm is actually, whoa.
I feel like nobody can understand the way I feel, because I am fucked up totally. I don't know how to keep company, so I've been drinking cognac. I've been drinking too many shots of cognac. One for the belly, another for the broken heart. 3 for addition 4, so I don't go back. Looking for somebody who can watch my shoulders.
Wow. This is like a soul-searching song. And they say trauma sells, and that is true. And when you talk about your vulnerabilities, when you talk about things that are personal to you, your struggles, people tend to relate to it quickly because they might also be going through that. We are all going through one thing or the other, even though no matter how we try to cover it and all of that, we all have our shits that we have to fix. So when you start talking about his own, you'll be like, yeah, I can relate to that. Maybe I've had that before. Maybe I've gone through that before. I mean, like trying to suppress your whatever thing you're going through by drinking, smoking, vibe, dancing and all of it, going to parties, going to clubs, just to find a way to hide. Watching movies, find a way to hide from that thing you're going to, find a way to douse that feelings you're having, that's issues that you're passing through. You're not trying to confront it. So, I mean, that's the summary of what he's trying to say here about how he drinks and everything like that, trying to cover up what he was going through, but it's actually touching. And no, let's flow.
So, I can never be sober. I can never be sober. Oh, yes, I did it. I'm in a million I make for a living. When my little bit of post for the biggie. Let the camera like hit my titty, Nobody's better than me. Nobody's better than me. I do it differently. Everybody can see, but I don't know what's over me. I'm overthinking them.
Now, I think we can agree that Omah is different. I think we can all agree that Omah is actually unique. His kind of song, his vibe, the way he carries himself, the way he flows with his lyrics is actually different from every other guy. I mean, the other guys would have started assuming what they would say, or start assuming what they would be, the dancing, the kind of dance moves they will be doing and all of that. But Omah is actually different. His style of music is different, his style of lyric is different, and that is why he is actually a very hot cake out there, because it's difficult to compare him with somebody. Who are you going to compare Omah with actually? Are you going to compare him with Davido? Or are you going to compare him with Wizkid or or Zinoliski. I mean, it's difficult to compare this guy because of the kind of song that he does. Of course, you can start talking about maybe Ruga, Mr. Benson, which is Buju, and the rest of them also doing something like, that has to do with love and all of that. But Omah Lay is actually a different vibe on his own.
Right there, and I me feel like nobody can understand the way I feel, cause I am fucked up totally. I don't know how to keep on burning, so I've been drinking cognac. I've been drinking too many shots of cognac. One for the belly, another for the broken heart. 3 for addition 4, so I don't go back. Looking for somebody who can watch my shoulders, so I can never be sober.
This is him talking about his struggle and that he can never be sober. Because of the things he goes through, because of the kind of life that he lives, because of the experiences that he can never be sober. I mean, being sober means he's not going to drink again, but he can't do that. He can't get to that level because he really needs it to keep going. He really needs it to continue to live the kind of life that he lives and survive, of course. So being sober is out of the question. But, let's watch and see and hope that he actually gets sober someday. So that's it for Omah Lay. I Am a Mess. Of course, I Am a Mess shows, talks about the rough part of him. So I hope you do enjoy the music. Let me know what you think about this particular track, or let me know what you think about the video. I think the display was good, the background was good, the rhythm, which is actually what it is for me. The rhythm was great. The rhythm was great, but of course, Omah Lay never misses. So I like this one, and I hope that you do as well. Let me know what you think about this particular track, and of course, peace.